Welcome back, everyone. We're here with round 4 now, as we have another match for you. We have TMG taking on BPro. I am What You Got, and I will be joined here once again by Doze_TV for another cast. Doze, who's winning this one? Give me your bold predictions.
I am 100% sure that the casters are gonna win.
Oof. I feel like a winner, let me tell you. All right, but let's talk about the players because they're more important than us. Who is going to win this match from playing it, not watching it?
I think this is gonna be a tight game because from what I know, I think that the Legion is a known Midwars team, if I'm not wrong.
I believe you are not wrong.
And also we see a BPro, man. We all know who BPro is, right? Both Folk and Midwars players.
They're backdoor protocol.
Exactly. So let's get straight to the bands.
I have a question, by the way, Doze. Huh? Does the captains of each team, do they choose every single hero, or do the individual players pick?
So
every player has to pick their own hero.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got you. So only the captain bans 2 heroes.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. So Flux, Behemoth, Rhapsody, Magebane are the bans. I was looking at that Flux, man, and I was getting excited. I wanted to see some Flux, but not gonna happen. First pick Monarch comes out, and then Artesia, Master of Arms.
Yeah, the Master of Arms just keeps getting through the banning stage. I don't understand. Isn't that hero just so good? It's been top hero damage every single game so far.
Do you think that should have been first picked over the Monarch at the very least, if it wasn't banned?
I don't know. If they planning on picking Monarch, I think they should have banned it, right? But I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know, Midwars player. What the hell do I know?
We have Arachna and Defiler. I will say Defiler, I think, is a great hero in this mode because she's got a low cooldown AoE nuke and an AoE silence, which is very disruptive. So she actually makes it to like the third picking phase, and then Kraken and Slither now. So they're building a lot of teamfight now around the Artesia heals as well. They have a carry in Moa. I guess you could call Kraken an initiator, right? But I mean, until he gets a PK or some reliable way. And they're gonna last pick a bubbles. Okay, so they're gonna have the level 6 catch. That's kind of nice setup for this. So they're ulti to come in and land the poison burst. Last 2 picks are Empath and Ravenor. I do feel like the Hellborn and BPro's draft here is kind of very carry focused. Not a lot of team fight heroes. I think they're kind of lacking there. So from that aspect, I like TMG's lineup a lot. And they have more of a one carry lineup versus BPro has a Avenor and an Arachna, which are mainly just right click style of heroes. The Defiler is going to bring a lot of damage presence, but more of the utility, I would say, with the silence control and the nukes. I'm favoring this lineup for TMG. I don't know which one you like, but this lineup looks really solid. Early to late, with the Moa being the carry.
I would agree with you. Sadly, I want to see BPro win, but I think I'm agreeing with you. I think the TMG has
BPro can play for later stages, keep the game even, drag the game out. They have more scaling. They have an empath as well. So they're already pushing the creep wave with the acid bomb and putting a lot of pressure out with the Slither already.
Oh, is the Revenant in a bit of a problem here? No, it's fine.
He actually jumps in on the Kraken.
I think he had to, because he gotta get charged back by the Kraken otherwise.
Okay, yeah. So, no Bloodlust yet.
So...
Alright, what hero is going to die for Bloodlust? So you have 10 choices.
In Hellborn, I think it's gonna be the Empath. In the Legion, I would think.
Well, there's only one
Slither.
bloodlust, so you have to know which team is going to get it.
Yeah, but
that's what makes it a hard question.
No. Who would die in each? Someone's gonna die in the.
Okay, I'll be nice and let you pick one per each team.
You better.
Not quite my question, but that's fine. We'll adapt it.
Think I care about your questions, huh?
No.
Yeah, I'm giving
So
you
you
the
answered it wrong. I think Artesia might die first, but he's gonna be in the back, so Empath is a good candidate, I would say. He could be the bloodlust. We're both picking supports here, interestingly enough. We're not picking any of the initiators to die first.
We see this game is so much more passive. It's like I said, I think this is very common in the higher games where people tend to play way more passive.
Yep. Nobody's overcommitting. This is a World Finals LAN event for $50,000, so understandable.
I mean, do they know he has an invis? They should have seen it, right? There's no way.
I think in daytime you pretty much see everything that happens. Yeah, they even placed a rev ward as well. They probably saw that as well.
They also see the ward of sight. That's pretty good. They're gonna place the rev ward on the HoN Legion. Defiler is on a bit of
Kraken tried to go in with a charge. Ravenor, he could go down first here. He's taking a lot of pressure. He does port in, actually. He's manning up. Yelgard. Oh, he's going to go down first. Kraken trying to get counter-killed. The heals coming in, though, from the Artesia missiles. Kraken actually survives. And now Defiler is in an aggressive position. Gets cocooned up from the Monarch. They're trying to get some turn kills. Bubbles actually surfs in well behind enemy lines. It's going to go for the port out. Ravenor's back into the action now. Evens up the score 1-1 as they take out the Slither. So, we were both wrong. Ravenor is the bloodlust. And it did go to Legion, so we kind of guessed that Legion would get it. Just wrong hero. And 1-1 so far, nothing too crazy.
You see a bit of taunting there between the Kraken and the Ravenor. And the Slither just keeps hitting these nice sprays, though.
Poison sprays, yeah.
Yeah, he's been hitting at least 2 every single spray so far.
I gotta say, when he can get to like the staff and the spell sunder, he's gonna be so annoying. I would imagine that will be his item route. Monarch, or no, that's Defiler. She's gonna go down. Bubbles ports in. Can I get the counter kill on the Bubbles now? Big right clicks coming in. They do take him out 1-for-1. So Bubbles had to sacrifice himself to get that kill.
Don't you
Defiler
think
did soak a lot of damage there, by the way, before she ended up falling.
Don't you think that the Ravenor just scaled so good in this game? Like in the Midwars, in this mode, I mean?
I suppose so, because he naturally deals damage just by the being able to right click. So if he's able to stand in a fight and attack people, he doesn't like need to build damage items, which is what's nice about the Ravenor. But he definitely needs some items to get going. Where he gets to that like snowbally state. He's gonna need a few items to do that.
And when I'm watching Midwars so far, I'm looking a lot on the hero damage, because that's what's interesting to me at least.
Snark pops the Unholy Expulsion, actually. They were trying to fight over that, I think it's the Merrick's rune that pops every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're really going to get a whole lot out of this Defiler ultimate. They were expecting the Legion to commit, I think, first when he used it.
They were. But I mean, he has it in 70 seconds. That's a good thing about the Defiler ulti. It's not that long of a ulti cooldown, really. I mean, 1 minute more than he has it. It's not like a Tempest ulti, really, when it's 3 minutes cooldown. So
Karhuki's gonna get a DD rune here.
It's gonna be a dangerous spider, if you ask me, Beans.
Is he? Is he dangerous?
Well,
is it because he's got fleet feet?
No, he's shining blue.
Oh, okay.
And me, as a...
Have you ever seen a blue spider?
No.
But
if I would run.
Oh, Bubbles! Master's Call comes out.
Oh,
well, I mean, they baited out the Master's Call. That was pretty good. Kelpfield comes out on the Ravenor. Shell Surf gonna miss. Good positioning by Ravenor. Gets up to the high ground. Breaks waits out the Kelp duration.
Did you see that he just ran like literally outside, like in the max range of the Kelp?
Yeah, he walked around the cliff. Got to good high ground position.
That was well played.
6-minute runes about to spawn. Kraken trying to get in range for a tsunami charge. Forces Ravenor off the spawn. They will get a haste rune.
That's a bit
will just pick it
dangerous.
up.
I would
Yeah,
assume
baits out of the crippling pollen. Kraken taking heavy pressure here. Oh, Kraken trying to get in range for a chargeback. Can't do it in time. That's what I was talking about. How Kraken needs like a portal key to position himself to be able to initiate. Not really able to do that just yet.
Yeah, but we also
But
saw
he's
that.
very close. He's 1600 gold.
Oh,
He's trying to charge back to Ravenor. He actually pushes him back into the river. Is Yogard gonna go down here? He can't port to the Moa because he gets silenced by the bubbles. Arachna pops the Carapace. Here comes another Unholy Expulsion. This could be a good one though. So they're getting caught in the front lines. He will go down first. The Essence projection is up in the trees. Meanwhile, Kraken getting stuck in the Empath wall. And Karhuki gets a double tap. Defiler still doing a lot of damage. Empath stunning up the Moa. And BPro is looking really solid here. They take a 5-2 hero kill lead. Trying to make it a 6-2. And it's a quad kill coming in for Karhuki. The Empath boosting his damage up to 115 auto attack.
Oh man,
Making the difference there.
You know what? I think that Snark heard us saying that's not really a good defender.
Oh, Ravenor! He's gonna go down here. At least the Kraken comes out, holds him in place. So TMG gets a counter kill here, makes it 3-6.
You know what? I think Snark heard us when we said that was not really a good Ravenor. I mean, the Defiler ulti, and he just demolished the second one.
Master's Call comes out. Has to use another kill field on the Ravenor. Ravenor stuck in place. Bubbles gets the distance to safety. Heals from Artesia coming into play there. Artesia's almost out of mana now. She'll probably need to port to base. And she'll get Bubbles to about half life. Bubbles is definitely tanking a lot for his team with the Master's Call being used on him as well as the Artesia heals. And now Kraken has a PK, so we can see some chargebacks more consistently.
I'm really seeing the Empath new Q, or I don't know if you can call it new, but the newer Q, when you can put the link on your teammate, is using that so much this game, and it's doing so much work.
Yeah, that's nice to see.
Like we only see 2% hero damage from the Empath, but I mean, if we would look at the healing done, I think he will be popping off this game.
I don't know if you're in agreement with me here, but I'm actually very surprised that BPro is able to be winning the early game. Just purely based on lineup versus lineup.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's a lot of positioning. Like they have a charge, they have long range stuns, they have so much on the Legion, but Yogg Hardy is especially like he's making this back and forward rotation, so they're like they keep doubting each other in the Legion. I think they're like, should we go? Are we not going? Are we go here? And then they're just going back and forward. I think that's a really good. How do you say it? Like it's more important than you think. Like you always need to have these.
Everyone's baiting the Invisor in here. Kraken just says, "I'm taking it." Blinks in, takes it, walks away, makes that discussion over.
Yep. So now the Hellborn's gonna have to play a bit careful.
Snark on 23% hero damage on the Defiler, so seeing the power of that here. I mean, I even said it at the pick phase. I was surprised Defiler made it to like. So first pick was Monarch, then it was I think Artesia Moa, and then the Defiler came out on the third picking. Oh, we'll call it third picking phase, even though it's like there's just one picking phase in total. But I think that Defiler pick is really great.
Do you see what I see on the Kraken beans?
Oh yeah, I called it. I called it the portal key. Oh, 0 in splash?
Yeah.
I think it makes some sense. It's not really auto attacking, right?
It does. It does. I'm just joking. I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean it looks odd, I would say, because usually you think of Kraken maxing splash first, but.
Would you report this guy if this was in a normal FOC game? No splash. Me too, Vince. Me too.
Baby charge.
Baby charge,
like 1 centimeter, as you would say in Europe.
Yeah, 1 centimeter and 0.2 feet. Is that how you say it?
It's something.
I don't know the correct terms. Please correct me, anyone. But yeah.
I want to see a big Kraken charge. Come on, Kraken.
Yeah, boy. It's going to
Line
be
'em up.
another rune in 2 seconds here. We're going to see another leader
Ooh,
rune,
double
man. Oh.
damage.
It looks like the bubble's going to
They
pick it
can't
up here.
destroy
Are
it,
they?
so the illusion can't attack it. Ravenor's gonna go for it. Here comes the kelp field though from the bubbles. Only on the Ravenor. Artesia S's projection is down. Empath healing him. Doing some good healing. Moa getting spidered up in the back. Here comes the Master's Call. And the S's projection heals coming in. Moa's all of a sudden back to full. They're trying to bait it out, but BPro's not taking the bait. They're being very patient here. Love the patience that they're executing here. Kraken ports in. Okay, misses the charge. That could be the death of him now. Ravenor with a double damage makes short work of the Kraken. Defiler now with the ultimate as Bubbles is in an aggressive position. He will fall. Now Moa has to be careful as the ghosts are up from Defiler, pounding in the damage. So BPro takes 2 kills, gives none away. In return, Kraken comes in with a release to Kraken, lines up, only hits onto the empath. Not the target they were looking for, which was that Defiler, as he made his way to safety.
That's so unfortunate.
kills now,
Beans.
totally
I don't know if you,
going.
I don't know if you saw it, but he actually got a bit stuck with the charge on the stairs with Kraken. I think that's a bit of a bug.
Ravenor jumps into the tower here. Very aggressive, has a haster, so he's feeling confident. Kraken does miss the charge there. Arachna right clicks with the slows. Ravenor is full go mode. He takes out the Moa. Slither getting dove. Moa now also falling as well. Ravenor, is he going to make the escape? It looks like he will. Kraken gets spidered, and he will go down as well. And BPro is dominating this match all of a sudden. 15-3. Hero kill lead. The tower falls as well. So much momentum in a matter of a minute. As it's a 12,000 gold lead now. Kraken charges up Ravenor. He's holding his ground though. Can he right click the Essence projection? He's healing! He's healing from the empath, but he's going to fall. The damage might have been done though. They're trying to turn it though. TMG getting some counter kills. They take out the empath. Arachna getting cocooned up, but she will fall as well. And it's now 6-16. So that was 3 kills in exchange for the Kraken. Doing a little bit of a swing, because this was a 12,000 gold lead, now down to 8,000. So small gains here coming in for TMG. Definitely not out of it just yet.
Man, now we're seeing some action really going on here. I love, man. BPro, they are just, guys, this is our lane. Get the hell out of here. And they're like, oh, it's only one lane. We can't go anywhere else.
You can't get reported for lane stealing.
True,
There's only one place to go. What do you think about the icon picked up on Defiler?
I mean, don't you? I think it's a high risk, high reward item, right? Like, if you don't die and you get like all the assists, you get all the kills. I mean, it can really help
I think
you.
in Midwars, I think it's not as strong. Charge gonna miss her on the Arachna. Good sidestep coming in. Kraken now in a lot of trouble. He will get right click down. Defiler going behind the tower, diving deep. They want the Slither. They take him out. Ravenor right clicking him. Karhuki gets the kill. And the tower is melting. Ghosts are up for 14 more seconds. Oh, we had a timeout there on the Master of Arms. I don't know if it would have necessarily mattered though, because he didn't have Master's Call. But maybe they could have like went for a counter kill on the Ravenor, who was low with a acid bomb, for example. So perhaps they missed a kill, but
I love the build on the Ravenor, man. He buys barrier and plated greaves, man, and he's still buying all the armor. I love that, man. He's just he's not really the damage dealer in a way. He's just this guy who goes in, tanky, gets out. Go in, tanky, and get out.
Yeah, and they have an Arachna and a Defiler who deal damage anyway, so it makes sense to have the Ravenor be more of this frontliner bait kind of carry. And he's still going to deal damage with his power overwhelming anyway, so
I mean, it's not...
It would be reportable in FOC, I agree. If that's what you were getting at, yeah, we'd be making reports left and right.
Nah, but at least I love seeing that in Midwars, you can't just go the same build you go as in FOC, like the steamboats into Elder into yada yada yada, you know? Like, you can't really do that here. Like, you need to think in a different perspective, I would say. Like, a complete different...
Narc upgraded his boots.
That's something you know what?
That's already something that's worth noting.
Yeah, but he actually stopped only going red boots. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I think the casters have really gotten to him. I think he's been watching some VODs here and there. It has to be, because there's no way he just all of a sudden stopped going red boots on all his heroes.
And then he crosses his arms and he's like, okay, I buy red boots then.
Yeah. Oh, he timed out again.
Oh, that's so sad.
Unfortunate. I will say though, this one is looking very BPro favored. So I am feeling like the timeout is not necessarily having impact on the result here, but there was still some fighting power left, I will say. I don't think the game was necessarily World Tree over yet, but we could see this one come into a close very shortly. The Arachna went for, which I think is pretty normal, like a glass cannon style build with the Knuckles, Shieldbreaker 1, and he goes for the Phobo. Just casually picking up a Phobo for some extra attack speed and attack range is what you mainly pick this item up for. So he has 675 attack range, which is kind of nice. You can sit in the back and just smack away. And
he has also at 220 attack damage, but that's also with the empath inside of him.
Yeah.
But like that's so much damage. It's.
I'm pretty confident he will be maxing this Shieldbreaker to level 3.
Oh yeah, we should. Well, it doesn't look. We were talking a lot about like that the Legion was gonna go early and the Hellborn was gonna struggle a bit early and then maybe win late game, but it was the complete opposite, right?
Yep.
So yeah.
Everyone has boots except Empath and Artesia. One player per side without boots.
Yeah, report about it.
Nah. Charge. Oh, 2-minute charge hits onto both Empath and the Arachna. Storm Spirit comes out from Empath. Are they able to bring them down? 1 goes down. 2 goes down for Legion though. And here comes the Gold Legions coming into play. They're too strong. And that should do it. The GGs are called. BPro will take round 4 here over TMG. And that was a little bit less of an action-packed game, I would say, but it did pick up in the middle stages there. And ultimately, this game did, I feel like, swing like all of a sudden very quickly. It was very, very sudden how that one went in the favor of BPro.
That the